fire. 1, 2, 1, 2. I love you. No. 1, 2, 1, 2. Don't stop. I'm on fire. 1, 2, 1, 2. I love you. One, two, three, no.
Hello everyone, and welcome back for part 3 of some kind of metal beneath the sky. Is it iron? Hang on a second, where's the chat thing? Beneath a steel sky. Yeah, we'll finish the game before we remember what the name of the actual game is. Anyway, I'm trying to remember quite exactly where we left it up. We had a hole drilled in our head, as you do, in our never-ending quest to get to ground floor. Because, having holes drilled through your head, of course, is a natural response to want to go downstairs. So we'll fire it up from where we left it off. So yeah, so we're still on this like next floor down, and we have little Joey here. Let's see, what have we got left in our inventory? Okay, we made a grapple hook. We have the cat videos, wasn't it, on the VHS tape? The light bulb, the ID card, a wrench, and a metal bar.
Where are we now, kid?
I don't know, but I don't like it. The sooner we get out of here, the better.
Let's see, can we... This is the one that goes upstairs, isn't it? Maybe just go back upstairs, because we were a bit kind of like stuck last week, and we've been out today.
Come on, Joey.
I haven't had the chance to... I was going to like skim last week's stream and try to remember why we needed the port in our head. It was something that the lady in this bit had told us. Let's go back and speak to her and see if she can give us some more clues, maybe, or if maybe she's gone. There we go. So whilst we're just starting out then, and we're wandering slowly across here, what's everyone's egg count up to? I'm assuming he's not going to give us any jip, and we can get straight past here to the radiation zone.
I've got the Schriebman port.
Brilliant. How did you manage that?
I had a trade with the doctor.
I hope he didn't rip you off.
No comment.
He's going to rip something off. He's taking his nut, doesn't he? We have 191 for Chrissy.
See you later.
Can we go through here? And which is the save button again? Save game.
Confirmed. Fluctuation normal.
We haven't died.
There's a small monitor screen and some knobs.
Display the reactor status. Okay. Open reactor door. Yeah, that went about as well as what I thought. It was like if royalty holds on for a week, you might hit 200. You'd be able to make it up during the putt-putt stream. Right, so we know that's not the way to go. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go back through there again. I want to try pressing the shutdown button first.
Confirmed. Fluctuation normal.
Let's get that control panel.
There's a small...
Option 3. Retina scan failed access tonight. Oh, never mind. But we'll have to check. There we go. Hop out of here.
It obviously doesn't open manually.
Why does a pipe factory need a nuclear reactor? They're laying some extreme pipe here.
It's firmly anchored to the ground.
That's not right, is it?
Rusty old machine in a nuclear reactor.
Can't imagine how it works.
Alright, we'll head back through. Maybe we can... Oh... Could Joey have followed us in there? Hang on. Joey will eventually catch up with us. Let's just go into fast mode for a moment and see if Joey will come in here with us.
Check.
He might
Holding
not.
steady. I've got a discrepancy of 0.13.
No, it doesn't look like he's going to come in.
Confirmed.
Let's just try again
Fluctuation
there.
normal. That's not right, is it?
Nope, he's not having it. Alright, let's keep exploring. So what have you been up to today then? Whilst you're waiting for Royalty to detonate. Now, did you take Royalty a hot chocolate? Yep, useless bot.
Hey, lamb.
We talk to this creepy guy? Nope.
See you later.
Alright, let's just keep going this way. That's the police station view. We can't do anything in there just yet, can we? What's that there? Told a few people to turn it off then on again. Then went for your wander. And then you slip something into Royalty's tea and she fell asleep. Ooh, where's the bottle? There it is. The Squeaky Bottle King calls. I have your parcel ready. I just need to seal it, JD. I got the scarf out ready. It's just on the shelf next to my desk here, waiting. We must have to do something with this lave. But I've no idea what yet. Let's hop through there. I was thinking I'll have to maybe check what the I don't know what the rules are for like all the international postage and what have you. But I don't know. Is there any like sweets or anything like that we have over here that you might not have over at home? If customs allow it, I'll quite happily put some in the box. This thing here looks like a Christmas decoration, doesn't it? This red down the side. Oh, we must have to use this crushy thing for something. And this is where we started the game. It's the only place we haven't been to.
Security symbol. That must be their headquarters.
We can't click on anything else. I wonder if we can do this.
This could be the most stupid thing I've ever done.
Oh, that solves that question. What we have to do to get over here. And he's in. So we now have a level length of rope. And what have we got in here? Also something just... Oh, it's just through the exit, that's alright. Let's have a room through
Belongs
here.
to someone called Goddard. It's locked. No name on this one. It's locked. Lovecraft's locker. It's locked.
Hmm.
Ultar, written in crayon. It's locked. Reich. It's locked. Belongs to someone called Cole. It's locked.
Right, do our ID badges work on this? Apparently not. Or do you have to click the other way? No. What about our metal bar? Apparently not. The wrench? Nope, which is just a little disco spin. Alright, I tell you what, we will quickly save it. Just in case. Okay, what we got here? Some kind of orgasmatron that he's sitting down in.
Comfortable and aesthetically pleasing. It's a standard card slot.
Alright, so we must have to swipe our card in there. And that must be the elevator that comes from the police station. Can we get... No, and that's just a...
To insert my card.
Alright, let's just get wherever card out. And click on that. Frazzle's crispy bacon. I don't know what that is, but I'll have a look. Oh, the giant helmet's been. Oh, what on earth is this? Is that like is that like a crisp thing? Because if it's something I can get from like Tesco's or Morrison's, then I'll easily get one of those or a couple of them. So the giant eyeball is some kind of turning fork. Do we have any inventory? Open document. Should be in all supermarkets. Well, I guess no problem then. I'll be able to get someone when we next get to the shops. I'll stick some of those in the box. Can't we jump across here? This tuning fork thing. Alright, so alright, this is this as in to exit the world? Or exit to a different room? Exit to a different room. Alright. Carpet bag. Link environment manager. Okay, we'll have that. Just trying to click on anything else here. Okay, let's go up this way. It's been 10 years since you last have them. Oh, we've exited the machine.
Comfortable and...
Oh, I must have to swipe my card each time. Hang on. Because we certainly hadn't finished in there. There we go. This was why we needed the thing installed in our head. So what are we supposed to do in here? What's this? Link environment manager. And what do we have in our inventory? Disconnect. Open. Can we maybe... Oh. Yeah, don't press that button, it would appear. Then we have to get out of the chair. Let the reswipe and sit back in the chair. So what are we supposed to do here then? Document. Oh, you tried them when you were holding Edinburgh? It's been years since I was last in Edinburgh. Actually, in the city itself, I think it must have been around about 2002-ish for Damien's Great Edinburgh Shopping Trip. No, we just already had that, so what else was through here then? It's got a carpet bag. Okay, so there's nothing else there. Can we use something like this on it? I don't know. Document. Maybe should we open document? No. Not much. We're still very, very confused, Wolf. I'm complete lost as to what we're supposed to do in this weird virtual environment. Compressed data. And a bag. Can we go sideways? Okay. So now we're on some kind of a weird platform. Maybe. Who's going to Simon the Sorcerer? Alright, I get it. Birthday surprise. Alright, you've got to click this button as well. Yeah, it's just going to be me just being confused. Because I'm not quite sure where... I mean, this is all extreme measures to go down an elevator. Having holes drilled through your head, jumping into virtual environments, a nuclear power plant inside of a pipe factory. It's all... So what do we got? Decompress. We have a compressed data, a decompressed data, a decrypt, which is the magnifying glass. Okay, now we have... This is turned into 2 passwords. Yeah, exactly. We're going to do a thing to do a thing. So we use the decompress on this, and now it's turned them into 2 separate passwords, a red one and a green one. Now, does that represent the tiles that were on this screen here, maybe? Can we... How far can we walk? We can't. Of course, I'm not entirely certain why we came into this virtual environment to start with, to be honest. We should have just done this as one long playthrough. So can we? Okay, so that makes a path. Oh, hang on, that only leaves the red one. So that makes a path to there. Okay. Can I use the green one on here now? And that takes us to the middle. Can I get to the red? Because we must have to pick up the red. And maybe just put it in there. Alright, now if I pick that. Oh, I must actually have to physically walk to each square. Oh no, Wolf's on the road again in 20 minutes. Everyone, run for cover. Get to the safe rooms. Okay, now we're in a new room where there's a bust and a book. Okay. What tools have we not used? We haven't used this, whatever it is. We used the open before. Decrypt, what's this? Hang on. The icons are changing. Can't we can read these or something now? I can't click on them. Maybe it's open document. No. Okay. So what have you been up to today then? What sort of mayhem and chaos have you been up to? We got to go out today. In the floating cars coming. Been car shopping today as well. It's just reseeing cars. I think we may have found a nice cheap one that should last. Got some questions for the dealer though tomorrow. Well, these documents have been... I wonder if we just can't read them inside of here. Let's go back out. Can we read them now? Oh, they're not in our inventory. Let's check our email.
I need to insert my card.
Not especially. It's just like an average estate car. Is it? I don't know. Is it pronounced Chevrolet? The model is beginning with an L. It's an older car. It's actually older than the Mazda. It's a 2005 car, but it's only got 25,000 miles on the clock, and they only want $3,000 for it. But I've got questions for the bloke tomorrow. Oh, yeah, we can bypass the retina scans now, can't we? Oh, that's right, because we couldn't read these documents because it was... Ah, right, so these must be those 3 documents. Right, what we got here then? Exactly, yeah, it's considering that both my cars are completely dead now. Unfortunately, my neighbour, who's a mechanic, has let me down again. So I'm not going to waste any more time trying to get him to help, unfortunately. Just, some of these people just don't want the work. Because that was the thing with the Mazda. When the Mazda broke down, he said he was going to fix it for me. Well, unfortunately, the Mazda has just sat there for 3 years rotting, waiting for him to fix it. And then he said he was going to take away my Ford so that he could see what was wrong with it, like put it on a ramps at his garage. And he was going to bring his truck to like load it on the back of on Monday. It's now Wednesday. So just had to do it myself. But I'm going to, at the minute, I've got the documentation for the Mazda ready, but I can't find the envelope with the owner document thing for the Ford, so I can get them both scrapped. All right, let's document 2. Level 3. And the last one, special operative. Okay, I'm still none the wiser. Remove child in bid to defect back to like terminated in gaps. That must be where the kid was, where like what's his name was shot dead. The infant remains. So no infant remains found at the crash. Search all gap dwelling camps in the area. Return Overman to line at all costs. Right, let's just read that next one again. Nothing there. Uh-oh, 15 minutes until Wolf destroys us all. Okay. I don't think there's anything else that we could do with that just yet, maybe. What was special operations? So now that we've got past the retina scan. Access to all sectors during. Okay, so we upgraded ourselves now.
So my real name is Robert Overman. But why does Link want me? And what's happened to my father?
Okay, let's just save it in case we get shot. Alright, so I suppose the only way is down. I'm assuming this is going to put us in the security room that we were with those 2 clowns. Yep, there we go. Oh, I'm dead thirsty today. Okay, what have we got then? Now that we've got access, there is the other elevator all the way down the bottom that we couldn't get through. So now that we've upgraded our card, we might be able to use it, because it's the only way that I can think of for like the ways that are left out of what we've explored so far.
Nothing happens. An elevator to a lower level. Couldn't open that, even with a crowbar.
Well, that complicates things. Oh,
Come on, Joey.
don't know what happened there then. Right, the event of it was this way, and I'm hoping that Joey's going to follow us. Yeah, it must just glitched out there for a moment, yeah. Now, is Joey coming with us? Right. Apparently not.
Oh no!
Oh.
Joey must have forgotten he'd changed shell. I hope his board isn't broken. It's too heavy to carry.
That big thing dropped from the sky, and this guard just didn't care.
I ought to move that trash.
Do we have his board then? Yeah, so we've got the board. What have we got here then? Bricks.
Far too heavy to lift.
Can we move the junk onto here then? Onto this plank?
That's too big and heavy to carry. It's pivoted in the middle, like a seesaw.
Why must we need to move it though? Strangely, I quite like this fence. Just on a side note. Alright, let's go and talk to the guard. What could possibly go wrong?
What's through that door?
It's off limits to the likes of you.
I just wondered where it leads.
It's the old cathedral. There's nothing interesting in there. In fact, it's empty.
Empty?
Why guard an empty cathedral?
I'm not guarding it exactly. I'm just standing there.
Preventing me from entering.
Yes.
Do you know the woman with the dog?
Oh, yes. That's Mrs. Piermont. The richest woman
Oh,
in
no.
Union City. And the ugliest.
Well, we know where they got the idea from for a Broken Sword series,
What's
didn't
the
they?
best way out of the city?
There isn't a way out.
Then the inhabitants are no better than prisoners.
That's the price of progress.
Never mind.
Alright, let's see if we can follow her. What the hell's this guy doing? Oh, it's a gardener.
Smart floral display. Are they real?
What do you think?
They look kind of shiny.
Naturally. I've just varnished them.
Do you paint the flowers too?
This is Union City, not Wonderland. You obviously know nothing about plants.
Correct.
Won't the varnish harm the plants?
Au contraire, Clever Dick. It filters out the crap in the atmosphere.
What are you doing to that plant?
I'm modelling a living sculpture. It's called topiary, and it's an art form.
What are those blue flowers called?
They're dandelions. Don't touch them!
They're pretty. But why can't I touch them?
Because if you do, you'll wet your bed.
I haven't done that for months.
This character here is reminding me of the gangster outside of the house in Broken Sword 5. Oh, hello and welcome. It's point and click night tonight.
See you later.
I'm trying still to figure out the puzzles in here because I'm not quite sure how would you get to escape the city.
Hello. Who are you?
My name's Vincent. What's yours?
I'm Robert. You can call me Rob. Why aren't you at school, Vincent?
My tutor's malfunctioned. I tried to reprogram it to play video games.
Would you like me to repair your tutor?
I can do that myself. But then I'd have to go back to my studies.
What's that you're playing with?
It's my handheld games console.
Neat. What's the game?
It's called Fleecy the Lamb.
That sounds nice. What's the objective?
Torch the mutant psychos with your flamethrower and stop Dr. Mantis from butchering the orphans.
But that's horrible.
Yeah, I've played better.
What other games have you got?
Not many, 'cause they're too expensive. They're smuggled into the city from Hobart. I've got Nobby, the platform game, Onan the Barbarian, and Revenge of the Deadly Dandelions.
Dandelions?
Revenge
color
of the
are they?
Deadly Dandelions.
Yellow, of course. Everyone knows that.
The gardener told me they were blue.
He's mad. He's not a real gardener.
Do you know a man called Overman?
No, Rob. Why do you want to know?
He's my dad.
Aren't you a little old to have a dad?
Last time I saw him, I was a little boy. I was taken away to the Gap.
The Gap? Oh, wow. I'd like to escape to the Gap. I'm tired of being told what to do.
Do you know the woman with the dog?
That's Mrs. Piermont, and she's a pig.
That's not a very nice thing to say.
Well, she tried to confiscate my console. She gave me a lecture and tried to force me to join the Junior Security Corps.
Don't wear out your thumbs.
All right, let's
Excuse
talk
me.
to this psycho woman now.
Hello, darling. I don't believe we've met.
No, I'm a stranger here.
I'm Mrs. Piermont, but you can call me Danielle.
We have met her before in every Broken Sword game.
How do I get out of the city?
Now, why would you want to do that? There's nothing in the Gap but sand and savages.
But that's where I live.
Oh, how ghastly for you, my dear.
What's that? You don't like a wolf.
What's the mutt's name?
Well, really?
It's even the same
He's
voice
not
actress, isn't it?
named Mutt. His name is Spunky.
Spunky dog.
He looks like he's got fleas.
He has millions of them. But he's allergic to the flea powder.
Why don't you give him a good bath?
Oh, I've tried, but he can't bear to get wet.
Do you know someone called Overman?
Why, yes, I do. He worked with my husband, Professor Piermont. Why? Are you interested in Overman?
He was my father.
I'm sorry, but I don't believe you. Overman's only son died in an accident.
That was no accident, Mrs. Piermont. It was deliberate sabotage by security. My mother was killed, but I survived. And I've read a document which proves it.
Incredible! Your mother was a great friend to me. If there's any way I can help you, just ask.
Never mind.
So we'll have to unravel some more clues to get the right line of dialogue to unlock her to help. 5 minutes until the wolf's reign of destruction. So we're good here. We've got an elevator. Before we start moving out this area, I want to have a little bit more explore. So there's a crazy gardener. Oh.
The door has an old-fashioned lock on it.
Can we smash
It
it?
would be quicker to break the door down. It's an I need a key to open that.
He said it'd be quicker to break the door down, so why doesn't he? Yeah, burn it down. Alright, let's keep walking this way. Walk around this this little pond. Oh no.
Excuse me.
Hold it. Your membership card, please.
I don't have one.
This is a private club.
Oh, I didn't know that.
You do now. Piss off.
That sums up like my responses with with so many customers at the hotel.
How do I join the club?
You have to be sponsored by an existing member. It's a most exclusive establishment. Frequented only by those with the proper credentials.
You mean people with money?
No, people with credit. There's a world of difference. People with money think they can afford not to care. People with credit know they can't, but don't care anyway.
What goes on in the club?
If I was to tell you that this club provides recreational facilities par excellence for a clientele with elegance and taste, I'd be lying through my teeth.
You just said it was exclusive.
Oh, it is exclusive, but seedy. The reason people come here is the cheap booze, and the fact that it's off limits to security.
Yes, there's great disturbance in the force. Millions of people screaming in pain and fire. It's the prelude to Wolf going on the roads again.
Smart shoes.
Oh, thanks. You can tell a lot from a man's shoes. The design tells you what kind of man he is. The way he cares for them tells you where he's going.
And what he's trodden in tells you where he's been.
Quick, everyone. to your panic rooms. And we need to have a button on the we have a button on the stream deck which does something daft on the on screen when Wolf goes out to cause chaos and pandemonium.
Do you know anyone who'd sponsor me?
What about old widow Piermont? She used to come here, years ago. If you chatted her up, she might sponsor you.
Well, that answers that question as
See
to
you
how we're
later.
going to do that. Okay. I'm seeing anything that would open this. We can't get this with a metal bar.
The door's too sturdy to break open with a crowbar.
Couldn't. No, just check that we can't use our ID badge. Oh, hang on.
It's an old trick, but it still works.
It was the lock. It was like 1 pixel. Ooh. Is this an old train station or something?
The map is painted on a big sheet of metal. Not the sort of map you'd fold and put in your pocket.
It's like an old
It's
metro
an old
map.
but it means nothing to me.
What can we pick up? Rusty machine.
It has a list of names with little buttons beneath.
So we've got something there. Secateurs. Rusty but still sharp. What's this?
Why did I waste my time doing that? Being in this city must be cracking me up. The stairway has been bricked up.
TNT. Anything else in here? So we've got the map. Rusty machine. Nope, nothing else. So what do we use these? Can we cut the rope up with it? Put that away. Nope. Alright, let's put that back. Oh, do you think we have to cut down cut down that crazy guy's his flowers, maybe.
Excuse me. Would you sponsor me for the club?
If you're really Robert Overman, I'll sponsor you. But I don't want to visit the club. I'll call the manager from my apartment.
Oh no, we're going to her apartment. It's a stranger danger moment. So what do we have to do here? This brick and the planks must mean something.
Oh, come to... Oh, come to Mummy, Spunky.
There's no answer in that, is there?
Maybe I could force it open with psychic energy. Or not. It's the call button for an apartment.
Hello. Who is this?
It's me, Robert.
Come right in, Rob.
That's incredibly loud. Oh, hang on. It's safe.
Welcome to my humble little home, Robert. You know, I remember you as a baby, Robert.
I've grown a bit since then.
I'm sure you have. You must have so many questions to ask me.
Yes, I have. What was the professor working on?
Didn't I tell you? Helmut was the designer of Link. It was his dream, but he died before it was realized. Your father became the project leader.
So my dad was responsible for Link?
Yes, he stepped into Helmut's shoes. Link reached completion on the very day you were born. From then on, Richard changed. He spent more time with Link than he did with his wife and baby.
Why did my mother try to escape?
But she did her best to cope. But she wasn't the same after Richard's rejection. The authorities never approved of her marriage either, because she came from Hobart. Eventually, she decided to return home.
So the bastards had her killed.
You're overwrought, Robert. Would you like some paracetamol?
I don't want analgesic. I want answers. Are you gonna sponsor me now?
If that's what you want. I'll telephone the manager and make the arrangements. This won't take a moment.
Oh, crikey, what is she wearing?
Is that Mr. Coulston? Danielle Piermont here. I have a friend I wish to sponsor.
Alright, we can do something here.
Nothing I could use that statue for.
Click on the dog bowl.
It's full of biscuits and dog drool.
It sounds said sarcastic.
None of the buttons do what you'd expect them to.
That said VCR. We have a VCR tape. Ooh, it's a cat video as well. I take it then we must have to do something with the dog bowl.
It's full of biscuits and dog drool. If I pick up the bowl, the contents will slop all over my hands.
That's okay. Ah, there we go. 1 pixel again for dog biscuits. Why do we need the dog biscuit? What else have we got here?
I'd better not sit. She might take advantage of me.
A proper scary Mary.
Excuse me.
Yeah, exactly. It's Stobart and the dog biscuits.
It's the call button for an apartment.
Hello. Who is this?
It's me, Robert.
Come right in, Rob.
There were still lines of dialogue. Oh, she's still. I thought maybe she might have reset to the chair because there were still a couple of lines of dialogue that we should have re-listened to her.
Excuse me.
Nope. Oh well. So he's got the dog biscuits, but where are the panties? Those weren't introduced until the second one, though, were they? I think we're supposed to get into here as well.
Never mind.
Can we go back to this fella and see if we might be sponsored now?
Excuse me.
Hello, Mr. Overman.
How did you know my name?
You're a member now, sir. It's my business to know all our members.
Can I go in now?
Certainly. But you're in for a disappointment.
How come?
It looks smart with the lights turned low, but in daylight, it's a flipping toilet.
Never mind.
What's the sign say?
The notice is glued to the door. Court closed. See link for news of forthcoming attractions. It's a little man carrying a log. Doors are unremarkable, but this one has a certain je ne sais pas. Shut tight.
So if the club's closed down, why is this guy standing on the door? Oh well. So what are we going to do with this? There's a rope.
It's attached to some bricks via a pulley. Excuse me.
Oh. Didn't mean to click on there.
How's Spunky?
He's in disgrace. The greedy little thing ate all his biscuits and still keeps asking for more. I don't want him getting fat and losing his figure.
Naturally.
No, I can't talk to him. So what have we got the secateurs for? The dog biscuits, and still got the cable. And the light bulb. Alright, let's just, I don't know, maybe just cut the flowers that bloke's doing.
These shears are too blunt to cut the stems.
Maybe we need to tighten, like sharpen them in the lathe or something, maybe. What is this rope for? The planks and the brick. What does it mean? Can't like sabotage it. More rope on it? No. Use the biscuits on the rope. Use it on the dog. What do we reckon? So there's nothing through there. Those things are too blunt. It's a lot of ground to cover. Just have to go back to the beginning of the game, basically. Another frame. Another frame. And then back in here. That was the on switch, wasn't it? Well, that didn't work. Oh well. Back downstairs. We should have saved it before coming all the way back up here, and then we could have just back across there. Card on the slot. I think once we've unlocked it, we should just be able to do it without having to do that each time. Alright, we're back downstairs. We feed the dog biscuits. We need to get into this cathedral-y place or whatever it was. Has the gardener got anything else to say? Maybe we can just offer him the tools.
You told me dandelions were blue.
Did I? Well, what of it?
This boy assures me they're yellow.
Ugh, smart-assed little brat. All right, you got me sussed. I haven't had any formal training, but I've always dreamed of being a gardener. I love 'em, every little shrub and succulent. Those dainty blossoms waving their little stamens in the breeze.
All right, I get the point.
You won't report me, will you?
Why should I do that? Excuse me. These shears are just what you need.
Eh? They look like rusty old scissors to me. I don't want those old things.
These shears are too blunt to cut the stems.
Yeah, we definitely need to sharpen those somewhere.
It's attached to some bricks via a pulley.
And that's what you make. A distraction.
I ought to move that trash. Ha! The trap is baited.
Okay, so now we wait for the dog. Have another drink whilst we wait. Oh, I'm falling off my chair. Let's flick it into fast mode for the dog to get you a bit quicker. Because we must have to do a full loop. There it is. Catapult, surely.
What was that splashing noise? Where has Spunky gone? Officer Blunt, come and help me, quickly.
There we go.
Just for a second, you scared me. But you're only dummies.
Is the robot uprising?
They're not human. Someone's been making androids. They must have switches to activate them somewhere. Damned if I'm gonna look for them, though.
2 doors. Anything else other than the lines of creepy identical robots? Alright, we'll start with the top door.
His skin is cold, like plastic. You don't look so healthy. You should get out in the sunshine. There aren't any markings on it, or locks. His skin is cold, like plastic. There aren't any markings. Oh no, not her, not Anita. Her skin is burnt and blistered.
I wonder if everyone working in that factory is...
There aren't any markings on it, or locks.
It was like that Doctor Who episode where everyone's like remotely controlling their bodies, or like that Surrogates film.
She appears to have been exposed to radiation. Yo, that's horrible. I don't think a severed head would be any use.
George would carry it around.
Wouldn't you know it? It's locked. There could be something useful in there.
Yeah, just keeping body parts in the lockers. So how do we get into this car? I don't. Has it got an ID thing? No. Let's try the other door then. Ooh.
A ventilation shaft. Better keep away from the edge, or I'll get sucked off.
It just gets worse and worse, doesn't it? Just moving around the cursor to see if there's Anything we can click on. So what have we got? We
Skin
can't
is
pick up that
cold,
head.
like plastic. She appears to have been exposed to radiation.
What's in the box?
There could be something useful in there.
Nope. So what can we use? Let's maybe go back upstairs. And see if she's an android, if she's still on the top floor.
It's the elevator that goes up to Bellevue.
Swipe the card. Here we go. It's this frame here? Yeah. Just trying to remember if I had to go left or right there for a moment. Swipe the card again. Right, let's go to the factory. Still don't know what to do with Joey's new card. Like finding him a new body. I keep clicking off the side of the screen. Ooh. What is he wearing? Teddy bear jumper. I wonder if we can... Hang on. Right, let's save it. Can we turn it off? Access denied. We'll just open the door then. That's what killed us last time. What can we
The
break?
power in those things gives me the willies. If it wasn't for the heat shield, I'd be frazzled.
So... Can we stick the crowbar in it? Or maybe we should put a rope around the core? No. Something on the floor. Actually, that's her ID badge. So she must have been here without a suit on then. Just leave the reactor door open. It'll be fine. I assume we have to change back. Can we leave with this suit on?
Don't wear that suit out here. It's probably contaminated.
That answers that question.
It might be old, but my coat is cool.
See the teddy bear on his jumper again. Let's see if he knows what happened.
Excuse me.
Nope.
Never mind.
See if he knows what happened.
Hey, Lamb. What do you know about Anita's death?
I don't know what you're talking about.
The girl you sent to the reactor. She's been killed, Lamb.
Look, I don't know aught about murder. You might think I was hard on the lass, but I had nothing to do with her death.
Thought you broke that one. See if these two idiots have got anything to say.
Can I get into the security building?
Yes. Run your card through the slot to call the elevator. Be vigilant.
So can we just get straight up now? I think because that says it's a link card. And this is the link. Because we've still got this tuning fork to somehow get. We have blind, playback, still got decrypt, and all the other bits. Can we blind it? Okay, so we blinded the eye. There was another one through here, wasn't there? There we go. That's 2 down. I think that exited the whole thing. Was there a third one in here? Nope. And that led to that other weird room. Oh. Ah. Alright, so it only blinds it for a little while. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Chrissy. So I assume we must have to blind to get the tuning fork as well. So maybe we have to go on like a loop to get the tuning fork. I don't know why we need this, but you know. Quickly before it changes mind. See, it only lasts a couple of seconds. Crusader. Can we pick this up? God, the system rigorously against all known. So, right, we need to get through here. And what have we got then? Playback? Can we blind him? Or is that just for the eyes? Just for the eyes. Playback? Nope. Right, we'll try the north door. Well. Alright, we'll try this door. Oh, we can't blind him. Yeah. Then we have to use the link card again. Oh, another bloody time trial. Okay, let's try it then. I'll tell you what I'll do. If it lets me. Save. On the slot 4. We will run. Next one. Right, we got it. So let's just get out of there before it changes his mind. Can we use the tuning fork on the well, maybe? That didn't work. What have we got? We've got this, and we've got this new one, which is playback.
If that's you, Rob, listen carefully.
Oh.
You're the only one who can help. I was supposed to make contact with an agent from Hobart. Trouble is, the rendezvous was in a park on ground level. And now I'm a D-Link, I can't get there. The agent's name is Eduardo. I don't know how you'll get to Link. But beneath the city there are tunnels. The remains of the old subway. That could be a way in.
Right. Clue. So that'll be one of the guys down there. So let's disconnect from here. Wait for that to come out. ID card on the elevator. So go back down to the gardens. Now, which one was he? Was he the gardener guy? Or was he the doorman guy that we're going to see? Go that way. And swipe the cards again. I tell you what, we'll put it in a fast mode just to get us downstairs a bit quicker. And ID card. Start over here because this guy's... Yeah, the gardener who has no idea about gardening. I suppose we'll talk to him.
Excuse me.
Oh, I keep sliding off my chair.
Do you know a girl called Anita?
Maybe I do, maybe I don't. Why do you want to know?
She's been murdered. I found her body in the cathedral.
Can't see why you're telling me.
Excuse me. What's your name?
It's Eduardo. Why?
You're Anita's contact, right?
How come you know so much?
She left a message on her card.
Listen, do you know what's happened to Link?
I'm totally confused.
Link is a living, self-replicating organism. Originally, it served as an advisor to the Council, but it has gradually taken control.
How? And why?
We're really not sure. Hobart scientists have developed a virus. It will check Link's growth, if we can get it into the system.
Will you give me the virus?
I can't. It's been downloaded to Link space. Anita was supposed to retrieve it, since she had a Shriebman port.
So have I. I owe it to Anita to get that virus.
No chance. It's bound to be guarded.
I can try at least.
It's like, yeah, Hobart to Stobart, isn't it?
Excuse me. See you later.
Alright, so we've exhausted his dialogue. Let's try that bit where the tunnels were again. I told you this as well the other day, didn't I, that we now have also the original version of Broken Swords 1 and 2 to play through, which we will try and do in a single sitting at some point soon.
The stairway has been bricked up.
TNT. So we don't really have much that. I don't think we have anything in our inventory that could take a wall out. What do we reckon? Let's try speaking to the fella at the other end. Ooh, the door's open. Never mind. Ooh.
Silence in court. Security Services, Department of Justice, Inc. Judge Chatsney presiding. Court is now in session.
Not quite what I thought we were going to come into here to find.
I recognize that villain. An habitual criminal if ever I saw one.
That's Mr. Greaves, my lord. The counsel for the prosecution.
Silence when you speak to me. Now, who is the first contestant?
Defendant, my lord. The case of Union Security Services versus Howard Hobbins.
Howard Hobbins. Come on up. Nice to see you, Howard. You're not nervous, are you?
Not really.
The defendant is accused of gross contempt and assault of a security officer.
Oh, intolerable. What have you got to say for yourself, eh?
I've been framed, Your Honour. May I elucidate, my lord?
Go on, then, but hurry up about it.
Officer Blunt was investigating a complaint made against Hobbins. After questioning the defendant, he was the victim of an assault.
Bah! Monstrous! Off with his head!
Just a flipping minute. Who's defending me?
Defence? Is he entitled to any?
I'm afraid so, my lord.
Upon my soul, whatever next? Who'd be silly enough to defend this wretch?
Have we got control again here?
Very well.
No.
Let's get on with round one. Fingers on the buzzers, everyone.
I wish to call Officer Blunt.
Call Officer Blunt.
Oh, no.
Please tell the court what happened. Oh, I was assaulted. And is the culprit present in the court? That's him in the overalls. I rest my case, my lord.
Good. Where's my black cap?
We haven't heard the defence, my lord.
Is it really necessary? Oh, go on. Just don't take all day.
It's like some sort of like court club or something like that.
Now then, Officer Blunt.
What's that? Do we have to ask the audience for? Just like phone a friend to see if
What was the nature of your injuries?
I got very wet.
But you didn't suffer any physical harm.
I could have caught a nasty cold.
Oh my!
Tell the court how you got wet.
While patrolling on Bellevue, I was saturated by a sudden shower.
Did you ascertain its source?
Oh, yeah. I heard laughter from the walkway above.
So, you saw the accused pour the liquid?
I couldn't see anything. My eyes were full of water. But I'd recognize his laugh anywhere.
Just how well do you know Hobbins?
I've never met him before.
And yet you say you recognized his laughter.
I dunno.
Who lodged the complaint against Hobbins?
Objection, my lord. Defense is contriving to lead the witness.
It was a simple question. I wish to establish the seriousness of the complaint made against my client.
I shall permit the witness to answer. However, I'm awarding Mr. Greaves 5 points for a well-timed interruption.
So who did lodge the complaint?
It was Daniel Piermont.
What was Mrs. Piermont's grievance?
Cruelty to her pet dog. I interviewed Hobbins on 4 occasions.
Oh.
But he still hasn't confessed.
Four interrogations suggests harassment.
Objection, my lord. Officer Blunt is not the subject of this trial.
Quite correct. Objection sustained. 10 points to the prosecution.
No further questions, Your Honor. I'd like to question the defendant. Did you assault Officer Blunt?
Objection, my lord.
Why, man, what's wrong?
Repetition, my lord?
Objection overruled.
Are you guilty of assault, Howard?
Not me. I was fixing one of the cooling pipes, and it burst.
So Blunt's soaking was an accident?
Not exactly.
Why did the pipe burst?
Some joker had cut a power cable and overloaded the steam release in the power station. That's what damaged the cooling pipe.
Oh, I see.
Don't know who could have possibly done that.
Did you laugh at Blunt's predicament?
Laugh? I'd nearly wet me pants.
No further questions, Your Honor.
Mr. Greaves, you may start the bonus round.
The facts speak for themselves, my lord. Hobbins is a cruel and callous man, with no respect for law and order. I recommend
the maximum possible sentence. Any comments from the defense?
I don't believe this is happening. This is total madness. You've all been warped in some way. And I think Link is the cause.
Silence! I've heard quite enough of this nonsense.
It's going to be some kind of
So
daft
it's
thing,
time
isn't it?
for me to make my judgment. Howard Hobbins, you've won tonight's star prize.
It's
Life
disco time.
imprisonment. However, in view of your service to the city, I'm going to reduce your sentence. 2 hours community service. Court dismissed.
That's quite the change in sentence. Yeah, indeed.
Doors are unremarkable, but this one has a certain je ne sais pas. Shut
So-
tight.
So what was that all about? Yeah, exactly. That must be how. Oh, hang on. There's another door here. Oh, are we going to the? Did we go to the wrong place? Oh, that was close. I didn't have the button deployed. So, what have we got here?
Excuse me. Hi. Mind if I join you?
Well, hello yourself. They call me Babs.
Pleased to
Bloody
meet you.
hell.
Is there a subway around here?
Oh, there used to be. The club was named after the station.
Where is the subway station?
You're standing in it. See the area in front of the stage? The track ran right through there.
Okay, jukebox. Got the stage. The barman got anything to say?
Excuse me. Can I have a drink, please?
No chance.
Why not?
House rules.
Excuse me.
Hey,
Do the rules prohibit me from drinking?
No, you can drink all you want, but I can't serve you.
You are the bartender, right?
Well, I'm not the cabaret.
How come you can get a drink and I can't?
I told you. It's the house rules. Colston would fire me if I gave you a drink.
I demand to see the manager.
Please yourself.
Are you gonna fetch him?
I can't leave the bar.
Is the manager here?
He's around. That's him talking to Gallagher.
Thanks for the information.
yeah, call the manager. He's going to aye, the Karen option.
I'm gonna complain about you.
Please yourself.
Never mind.
Does the
Excuse me.
prostitute have anything else to say?
See you later.
Oh, don't count on it.
Hi. Mind if I join you?
Good afternoon to you, Mr. Overman. What do you think of the club?
The bartender won't serve me.
That's because you're a probationary member. Don't blame Barry. He's only doing his job. The liquor laws have been tightened since last year's Babysham riots.
Hey, get on with the game, Colston.
All right, no need to get excited. I'm Colston, the manager of the club.
Pleased to meet you.
So you just got to hang around the club to prove that you're going to be a good boy. All right, now we could click on the jukebox. Now, fingers poised over the mute
music
button.
lover? If you're looking for the best in sounds, I got 'em. The music of the spheres right here on Earth. So come on, get your fingers on my buttons. Let's make beautiful music together.
How offensive. Why they put voices in these machines is beyond me.
I'm all warmed up for you, baby.
Shut up and let me check the selections. Oh, Lord, it's mostly country and western.
Nobody's perfect.
Ah, there are 3 tunes by the resident band.
So, what's your choice, big boy?
You search but find nothing.
And because we've got the music turned off, we obviously can't hear it. Glass. Didn't see that when we were clicking before. What do we need the glass for? Glass bears the user's greasy fingerprints. Right. Let's head back up to the other bit. Nope, that's not the button I meant to press. I'll have to deploy the bouncy filter. Right, deploying.
Those breasts are never natural. Okay, we're safe now. Excuse me.
It's kind of weird fetish that, isn't it? Because he's awake whilst he's ramming his hand inside of him.
Can you match my fingerprints to those on this glass?
Oh, yes. My machine will do that automatically.
It's not against the law, is it?
Whatever gave you that idea?
Don't security use them to check people's identities?
If they do, it's the first time I've heard of it. The usual procedure for identification of suspects is a retina scan at the post-mortem. Now, about these prints you requested. Open the panel on my machine and insert the glass. Then place your hands in the otodermatome.
Will this hurt, Doc?
Oh, yes. Quite considerably.
So he's had a hole drilled in his head. Now he's having his fingerprints rewritten. All right. Oh, no. That was close.
I wouldn't bare my bum if it looked like that.
It's back out of the safety. Now the bloke that was standing here is gone now, isn't he? Where's our ID badge? So what things have we got in our inventory now? We still haven't restored our little friend here, have we? Oh, he takes ages to walk, doesn't he? Oh, it's safe. Packing case.
That's too big and heavy to carry. The box isn't strong enough to support me. I certainly put my foot in it that time.
Oh, this is not another wine puzzle like in Broken Sword 3.
It's a solid wooden storage rack for wine bottles. I'd never shift that in 1,000 years.
So what do we reckon? Can we just crack them open with the crowbar? Okay. Is there anything else in here?
That's too big and heavy to carry. It's disappointingly empty. If it's for ventilation, it must lead somewhere. I can't reach it from here.
I must have to click on the box first. There we go.
The grill is too firmly attached to pull from the wall.
Can we use the metal bar or maybe use the spanner? Nope, that'll do.
The grill is too firmly... I've punctured a hole in the grill.
Nope, we can't do that one. Or can we cut them open? Just like that.
Can't see anything, but I can feel a breeze. The subway. It's like a warren built by giant rabbits.
Okay, let's have a little look here.
I'm never going to be able to shift all that.
It's going to turn into like Metro 2033 now. We will get to Metro Last Light soon. For first-person shootery night, there was another first-person shootery game that I was going to do next after Half-Life, but I've gone completely blank for the past few days as to what it was. I'm hoping that's going to be in my notes somewhere, though. More rubble. Is there anything on the ground that we can pick up? Doesn't look like it.
I'm never going to be able to shift all that.
Alright, so these are dead ends. Let's just fast mode it out of this frame. And then we'll go up to the next one. Oh, it's just 3 doors. Try to like look at the things that like stand out. No, it doesn't look like. Just wiggle the mouse around and see if any text appears that we can interact with other than the exits. Ooh, a hole. Where's the hole go?
There's something in there. Something horrible.
Oh. Oh, how far away did we save it last? There is no save. That could have been disastrous. Let's just resave it here. I wasn't sure if this game had an autosave. So
There's something in there.
right, so we can't get past it, so we have to do something to defeat that. Restore game. And that should put us right back to this frame. Alright. Do we hit it with the metal bar? I don't know if there's anything else that we can interact with. Let's just move it around a bit.
There's something in there.
That's not the answer. Right. No, we're the only thing we have is just what's in our top line here on our inventory. What do we reckon? Let's just double back. Is there anything on here that we may have missed? Let's just go a little bit slowly around these alcoves because there's too much that kind of just... There's too much going on here. Can we click in these at all? As soon as we walk past it, it grabs us and pulls us in. Is there anything at all in this frame? Right, let's just go back a frame. Right, just gonna put it in the fast mode so we can walk through these little bits a bit faster. Just to get between the frames so I can kind of like scan them. So we've got the rubble. And there's nothing else clickable. Alright, let's back it up. There must be something then in this frame. Something that we've socket. Alright, hang on, what's this?
I'd better not put my fingers in that socket.
I wonder if it's round enough. Can we scare the monster away? Just like some of these are like going to be pixel perfect. Alright, that made everything a little bit lighter. Does that keep it scared away? It does. Afraid of the dark. Right, what we got here? Some posters in the station.
I'm not climbing up there just to get souvenirs.
And does it say anything on the side?
I'm not climbing up there just to get souvenirs.
Nope. Alright. Keep on walking, because I don't see anything else we can click on.
Uh-oh, the tunnel roof doesn't look too stable.
Well, you shouldn't have slammed the door. It's your own fault. Oh. People pate.
Uh-oh, the tunnel roof doesn't look too stable.
Can I click? Indiana Jones it. Veins.
It's warm and throbbing with a tough skin.
You know, if you were just listening to this. What's that there? There's something came on the wall there. Plaster.
I can't quite reach it.
Can we hit it?
I've
Apparently so.
exposed the bricks beneath the plaster.
Can we pick up the plaster now? Apparently.
I can't quite reach it.
Can we keep hitting it? Oh. Alright, we'll take the brick.
I can't quite reach it.
Let's see. Oh, metal bar again. Can we hit
None
it?
of the other bricks are loose.
Alright, so we've got a loose brick. Can we...
The skin's too thick to puncture.
Can't use a second
The
test,
skin
can
is
we?
too hard to cut.
Hmm. Oh, hang on, there's something else
The
down here.
skin's too tough to tear with my fingers.
Alright, let's try the tools on this then, one at a time.
It's penetrated the outer skin.
Okay. So we can't stick that in there.
It's penetrated the outer skin.
We can hammer it down.
Ugh! I made a hole right through the vein.
Why are we doing this? Ooh, a robot.
There's no way of turning it off.
Can we smack it? Probably not. Can we follow the road?
There's no obvious way of opening it.
Alright, so that's how we're getting through the door. Repeat the steps.
It's penetrated the outer skin.
Where's the brick? There it is.
Ugh! I made a hole right through the vein.
There we go, that's tripping. And as soon as the robot comes through, we'll get into the next frame. Right. I wonder at the very centre of this thing, is this going to be his dad? Is all this tendrils and what have you? And it's going to be like, you know, the big creature at the end of that awful Super Mario movie from the 90s. Right, so what have we got here anyway? Let's see what's through here. Some kind of pit. A control unit. Boost temperature, reduce temperature. I don't know why I would want to do either just yet, though.
The cover must regulate the heat from below.
Wow, is that something on the top? Metal bar.
I can't reach it from here.
So... Do we reduce the temperature or increase it? Is that going to stay open long enough for us to interact with this?
Pulling the handle has loosened the grill. The grill will fall if it's stepped on.
Ooh. Someone's going to go splat.
It's the controls for opening the cover.
More, yeah, that's my thoughts exactly, too. It's like, you know, in Pirates of the Caribbean, more steam. Alright, so we must have to do something which is going to gather somebody to this grill. what's this grill do? Yeah, I enjoy the Pirates films as well. It's not long since we watched through them all again. Oh, hang on. Ah, so this is the guy that we must need him to stand on the grill. Can we click on something, maybe? All right. Let's see what's this way. Another grill. Right, we'll look through the grill first before we enter the room. So that's the little robot. Back through here. Oh, I wonder if we can get Joey back if this robot's like not doing anything.
There aren't any external switches.
Nope. Recharge
It's
units.
activated by the robot's presence.
Maybe he's used the spanner on. Oh, hang on, I saw the word slot. Get the Joey and stick it up the slot.
How do you feel, Joe?
I'm completely operational, and all my circuits are functioning perfectly.
That's a relief. Is there any immediate danger?
If your presence here is detected, termination is more than likely. Negative.
What about the guy in the tank room?
Negative. The technician is an android. I advise you to avoid contact with it.
Are you really the Joey I grew up with? You don't sound like him.
That is unavoidable. My shell has a limited syntactic processor.
Oh well. At least you're not so argumentative.
Please be more specific.
I want a detailed report on everything. Especially that android.
The android could be dangerous.
Exactly. I don't want to risk my neck.
And there we go. So we don't want to go... We don't want to follow him in because the android is going to kill us. So let's go back to the grate and see if we can control him like what we did in the pipe factory.
It's probably a ventilation grill.
Right, so we can't click on there. All right, let's go back and speak to him. I mean, we'll go here and speak to him.
Give me a report on the tank room.
The growth tanks contain developing androids. Nourishment is supplied from a tank. The temperature is maintained by convection from an underground source.
Maybe we need to have him on this frame. Oh, where's he gone?
Tell me about the growth tanks.
Access to the growth tanks is not possible.
No bother there. Thanks for joining us. I've got a funny feeling that we're close to the end of this game. Because we've gone like half an hour more than where I've normally gone anyway, but I think we could just push it to the end.
Tell me about the computer.
Access to the computer is denied.
Tell me about the nutrient tank.
The tank contains chemicals on which the androids feed.
So without it, they'd die?
Affirmative.
Is there a way of draining the tank?
Manual evacuation is achieved by opening a tap.
Open the
Open
tap.
the tap to the nutrient tank. That will distract the android technician.
Just remember though as well, Tiramisu, to watch out for the carnage on the roads. We don't know what kind of damage that Wolf may have caused. Right, is he going to pull something out of the tank then? I'm waiting for this fella to go and stand on there. Alright, so he's made a mess in the room. Let's just go back. I'm going to put it in a fast mode just to get Joey a bit quicker moving.
Never mind.
Oh, hi Nova. We're, I believe, approaching the end of the beneath a steel sky. I had to think the thing there again. It's just got one of those awkward names, this one, hasn't it?
No way of opening it.
Let's see if we can talk to Joey again there. No, he's just got the Neverminds on. So I'm going to save it and we're going to try entering that room. And what could possibly go wrong? Ah, maybe she's going to see us.
I was not expecting a visitor. A puddle? The tank must be leaking.
Humans 1, androids 0.
Well, that's him sorted. Okay, what have we got in here then? Got tanks. Fiddly bits. It looks like there's some like another exit over here now. Hopefully he won't fall down that hole. Okay, nothing else here. That's the doorway on the other side. That must be the one that was locked. Locking mechanism, another door. Let's have a look here.
No manual controls.
Let's try this door here then. Oh, we're in the control room now. Oh, another interface chair. Monitors.
It's displaying some info.
Can we got? Okay, we've got an ID badge. Maybe it'll access the terminal. Here we go. What do we want? Try a status report first. Fuel tank drain open. Possible malfunction. Back to main menu. Access restricted area. Open door. Okay. Does that mean that this door is now open?
You've saved me the bother of coming to find you.
I should have guessed you were part of all this.
Why do you think Reich had to die when he tried to kill you? Or that meddling girl who tried to help you escape? Link needs you alive, Overman. That's why it planned this family reunion.
Get out while you can, Rob.
Ooh.
Stop! Tell me what you want from me!
You won't be needing this robot where you're going.
Ooh. Can we salvage Joey's board?
Poor Joey didn't last long in that shell. I'll take his board as a memento.
Must be knackered then. Alright, let's try the mystery door.
Instant frostbite if I put my hand in there. Pressing the keys has no effect.
Can we use our ID card on it, maybe?
Nothing seems to have happened.
Oh, hang on. We didn't do our stream favourite thing. We never rummaged through the corpse.
Aha! Another ID card from my collection.
A red card. Well, can we use that because there was a link terminal down there, wasn't there? Well, today has been a bit of an adventure day. I went out to one of the locks and we had a little walk around there for an hour or so. Took the drone, but it was too crowded, so I didn't fly it for too long. But I did stick a nice panoramic from the dam on the Discord. And then we also went car shopping. Fingers crossed we found a car that's going to be alright. It's not brilliant, but it's cheap and it should last. And what sort of trouble have all you guys been up to today? Oh, we're back with this funny eye thing again. Divine Wrath we have now is a power-up. Have we not done... Oh. Because I don't think there's anything else in those... If that's going to be the same loop, then we've already got everything, surely, haven't we? From there. Let's just try that other room before we go through there, because there was another room beyond the other room. Because yeah, there was this door on this side, wasn't it, that we didn't get to have a look in yet. So it's making more androids. All right, let's keep going. Ooh, more goo.
That tickles.
But it doesn't open.
No way of opening it. I'm obviously supposed to put my hand on that. That tickles.
So that doesn't open that. Can't use these, can we? No. Alright, let's head back. So there. Oh, have you been working on your special secret project? What's that there? Was it then break to draw? Oh, then stop and then redraw it again. Are you, I just think, are you doing these ones like on Photoshop as well, so you can keep going back and modifying it? Try. I know you're doing like all the little, because you're doing like little smaller elements until then you can like combine them into one like finished image. But maybe have to try like one of the other elements. Or do some like side sketches. Oh, I've just poked myself in the leg. Maybe it's like work on another one. Take a break from it for a couple of days. Try. Let's just hop back in this terminal there. try something like completely off topic to sort of like refresh memories. Right, let's just blind this eye boy again. I don't know if we're going to do that, but I'm going to do it anyway. We definitely need to blind this one. And then we'll go up there. And you're drawing... Oh, that's right, we couldn't... I'd forgotten about this one, Chris. Yeah, the Crusader. That reminds me. But yeah, you're working on your tablet. So I used to love with my iPad 2. Because I was saying the other day, I used to take that everywhere with me. Oh, that didn't work. Oh, it did. That was unexpected. All right, let's can we save it in here? Save. I'm going to put end because I'm fairly certain that we are approaching the end of the game now. Crystal. So one thing I back when I used to have the iPad 2 is actually still wired up behind me as a glorified picture frame. But the original photo app where you used to be able it had like primitive Photoshop elements in it, because you could actually like paint on the actual images themselves. So like one of the images I remember one of the last images I remember processing on it was went to a railway museum because I know how to show a girl a good time. And I was just wanting to light some of the undercarriage bits up just only, so I was like bringing those out, and I remember being able to draw on it. And then they closed that Photos app down, and then they're like, "Oh no, we're integrating it into the main Photos app on the Apple devices." And then all it turned out to be was you can like basically like put a handful of those daft filters on. Even if they were going to drop support on it, they should have left the functionality where it was. Instead, they like locked out the app so you couldn't use it. No bother, Chrissy. Hopefully you'll be able to catch the end when this goes live on YouTube tomorrow. Because I don't think we're that far off it. How else we get through here, though? Let's try this new skill again. Nope, that didn't work. Decrypt. Nope. What's if I'm blind? Can we just examine the crystal? Yeah, let's do that again. Protect application from unauthorized eyes. Herbert Funware. Oh man, what's that there? Oh yeah, if you've got like loads of end up with like a backlog of projects, almost. Oh, and just in case you then like go down on a string of doing all the other ones. I suppose like with some of the software, right, like similar sort of things. It's like you go down the rabbit hole of like doing another sort of like bit of it, kind of thing before you get and then but by that point, I suppose it's I'm thinking about one of the Minecraft things that I did last year with one of my Raspberry Pi computers. I made it so it was like kind of like voice. I was making like a voice activating program. I was getting so far down and what have you, and distracted by other projects, and then there was an accident, and I lost all the data. It's a disaster. What do we reckon then? How are we supposed to get through here? Oh. What if there's different tools on the different cards? Because there's been different ones each time. We'll try her card and then we'll try our card. So we'll swipe with that. Yeah, we'll need her card because she has the blind power to get past the eyes. If we need to get past the eyes. Alright, let's back through there. Let's go back through... No, it's not through there. Yeah, we need to blind this one, don't we? Tuning fork. That's it, exactly, isn't it? To crack the crystal. Gotta be it. Because her card has this ability. Yay. Now we've picked up whatever that is. Alright, so now when we did that last time, we had to go and do a terminal thing. Do we have anything fresh in our inventory? No.
It's displaying some info.
Can we swipe with a card? Status report memories. No, we did that. No, I don't want to close the door. How do we exit this panel? Try using her card. Nope, that didn't work. Alright, try a different room.
It's an android. This tank isn't occupied.
Can we
The
climb
casing
this?
is thin, but very hard.
And what else have we got in our inventory? We still got this plaster. Still got some of this rope and stuff. Let's go back through this one again and see if we can figure out. Because there's still this console here. Maybe we use the ID cards on here to open it.
Ha! The virus has caused the program to crash.
Have we tried turning it off and on again?
The monitor has gone crazy now. I wonder how the virus has affected the tissue. There are strands of tissue suspended in this tank. Whoa! The liquid in the tank has burned my hand.
Okay. What are we missing? There must be something else. Oh. Always got to remember to keep waving my hands around on this. Okay, so we now have tongs with some weird stuff on it. Can we freeze it, maybe?
The tissue is frozen now.
There we go, we're saving that for later in his pockets. Okay, what else have we got then? So we've got this console here. Let's go through here again. Anything else in this room here that maybe... There's a bank of monitors. We've got the interface chair, which I think we're done with. terminal. Alright, let's head back out. What have we missed? Was there anything else in that? Or did it go straight into the room with the hand thing on it? Keep checking the inventory and it keeps on cutting the audio whenever we do it.
Hey, wake up, rubber features!
Can we fiddle with the consoles in here? Now we can. Download character data. And program that's present. Function not identified. Run startup. Oh, I think we're going to get killed. I was just like, if we activated it. Right, that didn't work. There's another thing down here.
There's an expansion port in the cabinet.
Can't plug Joey into that, can we? We can. Oh, this could be a disaster. Function not identified. Download. I wonder what that just shows you how many megabytes that is. Oh, it appeared to have
How do you
worked.
feel, Joey?
I'm not entirely sure, sir. I feel soft and curiously vulnerable.
That's because you're practically human.
And this feeling of insecurity is natural?
Oh yeah, you'll get used to it.
By the way, sir, take my advice. Don't wake the other androids.
Why not?
If they've been programmed, they'll terminate you.
I think you need a new name, Joey.
I concur with your observation, Mr. Foster. What do you consider an appropriate sobriquet?
I'm gonna call you Ken.
That's wonderful news, sir. Tell me, are there any memorable Kens in history? The Ken whom I might seek to emulate?
All the Kens I can think of were dorks.
Splendid! It will be my mission in life to make the name Ken synonymous with dorks.
How do you like your new body?
It's wonderful, sir. There's just one thing.
What's that?
When will I be getting the accessories?
I don't know what you mean.
Ears, body hair, those little decorative parts?
You're better off without them, believe me.
Decorative parts?
Thanks for saving me from the android.
My actions were the only logical course. What I cannot comprehend is how an android could behave in such an irrational manner. Why, it was almost as if he was human.
What did he mean by a family reunion?
Since your mother was killed, that leaves only...
My father.
You never speak of him, do you?
That's because I can't remember him.
Can't or won't, sir.
Are we close to Link's core?
Almost certainly, sir. I can sense its presence in a strange and mysterious way.
Like the old man. The pictures in the campfire. He saw it too. The evil beneath the city. And then he died with the rest of the tribe.
This isn't the time for remorse, sir. You must destroy the evil and avenge their deaths.
Never mind.
I'm assuming that we can now, with the Ken Joey, might be able to open the doors now.
I'm obviously supposed to put my hand on that. That tickles.
Now, who's going to ask Ken to unlock the doors?
Place your hand on that lock sensor.
There we go.
With pleasure, sir.
You step out the way, do I?
Place your hand on that lock sensor.
With pleasure, sir.
Sam, I think in the first one we got in the way of him. Oh yeah, it's a dual thing, isn't it?
That tickles.
Alright, let's do it one more time.
Let's try that hand sensor again.
I suggest we touch the sensors simultaneously, sir.
Oh. Looks like things went wrong for him. This has got to be the end game now. We must only be... We must be at the end.
It's what keeps the pipes in place.
Can we break it? No. Where's the wrench? Nope. Oh, that's how we're going down. I thought we were going to break
Rats.
something.
I can't climb to the cable from here. That knot I tied is really something. The cable should bear my weight, if it doesn't slip loose.
Is it going to go down then? Somewhere else we have to click, maybe. What are we missing? Forgotten to pick up something or something? Pick up the brick. I don't know what the plaster's for. Hmm. Can we see anything over the edge? Is that on the right? Oh. What's this? So what do we need the rope for? So we've got the cable there.
There aren't any controls on the spout.
What is this thing?
It's sucking and stretching out for nourishment.
It's a kind of weird
It's
orifice.
sucking and stretching out for nourishment. Hanging that cable there was a waste of time. If I jumped to the cable, I'd be stuck there.
Okay.
There aren't any controls on the spout.
But all weird meat. Poison it.
Yes,
Ooh.
I've poisoned the sludge. It's sucking and stretching out for nourishment. At last, that must lead somewhere. This could be the second most stupid thing I've ever done.
Whee! See, I knew it was going to be like the Mario film from the 90s.
Father?
Is that Robert? Oh, my son. Why did you come here?
I thought you'd be glad to see me.
I did everything I could to stop you. You're in terrible danger. Get away.
I'm taking you with me. How do I disconnect you from the machine?
Listen to me. Link needs a replacement for my brain. And the best choice was someone related by blood. It sent Reich and his goons to bring you here. Link killed Reich when he threatened you.
But if Link wanted me alive, why did it wreck the helicopter?
That was my doing, Robert. I managed to wrest control from Link for a few seconds.
long enough to cause the crash. I hope to spare you my fate, Robert.
Ken, you're just in time.
I thought you might need a hand, sir.
Did you bring his spare?
Got a bad feeling about this, sir.
What happened, Father?
Link has rejected me, and without it, I'll die.
Father, tell me what to do.
It's too late, Robert. Link has beaten us both.
Ooh.
Are you all right, sir?
Do I look all right? Help!
Someone tells me Joey has to go in that chair.
Mr. Foster?
Foster is no more. I am Link. I am the future.
Yeah, I have a funny feeling about that. Right, restore game. Restore autosave. At least we're just like round the corner from where we were. Alright, that's all. I'll tell you what.
Sludge.
Actually, yeah, there's no point.
This could be the second.
We'll just skip that little bit of dialogue.
Father?
Hey, why did I thought you I did it during
I'm taking. How do I disconnect?
We'll just jump this.
Link and the best it's Link,
But
why did it I was I'm I
Here he comes.
Ken, you're just in time.
I've got a bad feeling about this, sir.
By this time, don't click on
What
the dad.
happened, Father?
Link has rejected me, and without it, I'll die.
Help me, quickly!
What do you want me to do, sir?
Sit in the
Sit
chair.
in that chair.
Are you going to plug me into Link, sir? I hope you know what you're doing. Something is happening, I think.
What could possibly go wrong?
I'm gaining control. I found my destiny, Mr. Foster.
Can you ever forgive me, Robert?
For letting your machine kill my mother?
Please, try to understand. It was the greatest experiment ever devised, tapping the unexplored depths of the human brain, the potential of the subconscious mind.
You fused with this machine deliberately?
It was a well-considered plan, my boy.
Well considered? It was nothing but megalomania.
I had a dream. The fusion process was an apparent success, but the computer shared access to my human failings. It learned of greed, of vanity. It reveled in the power it wielded. I was almost powerless in the hands of this monster.
Which is the monster, Father? The computer or you?
Robert. Oh, Robert. You were my only reason for wanting to live.
Father? Father! Too late. It's over now.
Oh, looks like the room has all been nicely
About the
tidied up.
vacancy in the sewage grading plant, Howard. Perhaps we should assign the position to Gilbert Lamb.
Hello, Mr. Hobbins.
Hello, son. What do you want?
I've come to say goodbye.
You still plan to go back to the Gap?
Yeah, I've had it with city life. I'm certainly gonna miss you both. Why don't you come too?
We got enough to do. Getting Union City back to normal.
I reckon you'll make a great team.
Will you come back to visit us, sir?
I'm not sure about that, Ken. But I'll be thinking of you. Oh, by the way, Mr. Hobbins. Here's your wrench.
Thanks, son. I'll need that if Ken gives me any trouble.
Goodbye, friends. And thanks.
Be vigilant.
And there we go. That's him flying home. I assume there would probably be music here, but because I've for YouTube, I've had to turn off all the music. Hopefully this helicopter ride is more successful for him. There we go. The credits are rolling. So just have to imagine that there's music playing right now. So, now that I've finished this one, that means, because we have the gap in between point-and-click adventure games, that means that next week is Put-Put. Put-Put saves... Put-Put travels through time, because we did Put-Put saves the zoo before this one, didn't we? So we have the joy of Put-Put just for Chrissy, because we know how much he loves it. Yeah, exactly. A treat for Chrissy, JD. They're still like fun, daft games. It wasn't bad. I mean, I got all like 10 games for 79 pence, so you can't go wrong with that, can you? So as always, when we finish the games, I will let the credits roll whilst I ramble over the top of them. Tomorrow is random game night, and it's not quite so random. We're going to play a little bit of Counter-Strike with the Warzone like mode that I just sort of discovered and had a go of the other week. Actually, quite fun. It's really sort of fast-paced, that mode, but we'll give it a little shot because I've been quite enjoying playing that mode. Just some different maps. I wish that the normal Counter-Strike had the original maps back from when I used to play it back in the early, when it first came out, like version 1.6, wasn't it? Back the original Counter-Strike. But that one's for tomorrow. And then on Friday, we're continuing Fallout on Friday, aren't we? Yep, so that'll be a good one. Not sure quite. I can kind of. I don't know if it's actually coming through on the stream or not, but there is. Even though the music is on mute, I can still hear a tiny little murmur of it in the bottom of my headphones. I assume this is going to cut to the desktop. These old DOS style games. There is a new 3D version of this that they've made as well, which I will possibly pick up. The thing is, of playing this, I want to play Broken Sword again. I know we did the entire series over on, it's all still over there on YouTube. But yeah, but the Broken Sword series and the first two Simon the Sorcerer games are definitely among my favourite point-and-click adventures. Definitely for them too. I still need to do a long play for Simon 2. That was on the to-do list. Let's see, slowly going through there. We've got background designers now. Background paintings. They don't make games sort of like this anymore, do they? Like the point-and-click style adventures. I suppose with Broken Sword 5, they did kind of return a little bit to point-and-click style. Like this sort of like, each like flat panel for each of the frames, because Broken Swords 3 and 4 were both the 3D environments. Is that for the Walking Dead ones? Is that the what is it called? Is that like the was it the Telltale Studios? Is that the right ones? Because is that the same ones that did the? It's kind of like the Minecraft story mode kind of thing, like that kind of one, yeah. Because I've done. Actually, I don't know if I finished the second Minecraft one. I definitely finished the first one. And I do have the Walking Dead one. So, how about I'll double check to make sure I've still got it, because I'm sure I have it on this Xbox or available on this Xbox. I'll check that. And then we've got Put next week because we use Put to break up the main games on the point and click nights. But maybe we'll do that after that if you would like. We'll do the Walking Dead as long as I definitely have it available. I'm sure it was Games of Gold several years ago. But yes, we'll do Put next week, and then we'll maybe chuck in the Walking Dead one to give it a go. I have seen clips of it. There's one of those types of games that I have not been able to get a hold of, but I would love to play. They did a Jurassic Park one of it. I've only ever seen clips of it. I just don't know what happened to that game. I might have to go and look it up because I definitely wanted to. Maybe it was never released, but I remember seeing it years ago and thinking, I definitely want to play that because love Jurassic Park. We'll also be able to do a few more on our Jurassic World playthrough. I'm trying to think how many streams have we actually done of that over the past 18 months. Because we've almost got all the islands unlocked, but we're slowly getting there. Be just in time for Jurassic World 2 to come out, which we will 100% be playing. Quick mouthful of water. Running out of orange juice here as well. I'm going to have to refill those tomorrow. It says US quality assurance. We're getting close to the end of these credits. I'll have to admit, I'll maybe do a little bit of a look later on. I've got time before I go to bed. Actually, it's looking at the time, I'll be going to bed shortly. Because at the minute of having no car, I've got to get up extra early in the mornings. Just look after my little baby girls. Well, there we go. Copyright 1994. I thought this game came out before that. Yeah, I mean, normally we do like an hour and a half. But it just seemed like we were getting so close to the end. It was like when we finished Broken Sword 5. I mean, when we finished Broken Sword 5, I was absolutely shattered. But I had to push through that extra hour. just because otherwise I would have come back the following week and done a 20-minute stream. Must be getting close to the... Oh, actually, hang on, I've got an idea. Pass mode. Might be some Nick Fury on at the end. Hang on. It's looping. After all that, it's looping. All right. we could have sat there for hours. Okay. Quit the Let's get that one out of the way. This was another good game as well. That we did. It was one of the first handful of games that I did on stream. I want to think about it. The Firewatch, which is what this artwork's from. That was a really good game. Okay. Let's see. Normally I would say, where's Chrissy going to get his bonus eggs from? But the lightweight's gone to bed. Okay, who's online? We have a choice tonight of Anita. It looks like it says just chatting, but she's in like a weird squatting pose. Is that in Firewatch? If you played through that one as well, it was a really, really good game. I played it. I did like this. It was, I think it was on a Saturday nights where I did it. I think it was over the course of 3 streams where just played through, explored it in as much detail as we could, and then I did a long play where it was like a Saturday afternoon or something where I did the entire game in one sitting as well. But I wouldn't mind doing that game again, probably in another single sitting. just to try a few more different options, because there's always like a few different options that you can try. But yeah, so I like those sorts of ones. I suppose it's got like a dark ending to it as well, didn't it? Kind of like, can you remember on one of the Sunday night strolls a couple of months ago we did Summerfield, the one where the guy was basically being judged before the afterlife kind of thing, because that one went very dark as well, didn't it? But, anyway, so we can all get some sleep. We have a choice tonight of Anita. It says just chatting, but it looks like she's just squatting. Or we have Easy Guy playing the Hunter, Call of the Wild. Yeah, JD, I agree that it was a dark one, but a good one. Yeah, we'll go over and harass Easy Guy. Alright, I pressed on the button there. So, oh, hang on, that's crashed a bit. Hang on. Oh, don't tell me that's not working. Oh, they've changed the setup. Of course Twitch has changed the setup for raiding. Why would they keep it to the simple press the button and go? Alright, never mind. I'll sort that. Okay, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed that one there. So with that game being from the creators of what do you call it? Broken Sword. Another good game, because that game came before Broken Sword. So I hope you enjoyed that. The whole series will be available on YouTube from tomorrow. So thanks for watching. Have a good night, and we'll see you all next time. Thank you for joining me today. If you are enjoying our journey and would like to see more, then please rate, comment, favourite and subscribe in whichever manner your chosen platform allows. If you are joining us on Twitch, Mixer or YouTube, where we have loads more for you to watch, from our live streams to all our episodes across our various series. You can also drop by and say hi over on Discord, where we chat about everything from Minecraft to books and movies to tabletop games. But most importantly, thank you very much for watching and have a lovely day.